Look up. Beyond the familiar constellations and beyond the moon's pale gaze, secrets dance in the darkness. Some whispers are just dust and starlight, but others believe they hold the echo of something more. Something alive, something watching. For centuries, whispers of these secrets have haunted campfire legends and tabloid headlines. Sightings, abductions, crashed spacecraft hidden in desert sands. Are they mere fabrications, figments of a collective human imagination? Or are they breadcrumbs on a cosmic trail, leading us to the greatest discovery of all time? In this video, we will talk about the proofs that will make you believe in aliens. We will start with the US Nimitz 2004 event. On November 14, 2004, Commander David Fravor was on a training mission near San Diego that turned into something he will never forget and still can't understand. Fravor remembers seeing something that looked like a tic-tac and moved much faster than any known weapon, which is pretty fast. We have brand new Super Hornets. Fravor said in a video interview for the History Channel, it was an air defense drill with 2 good guys and 2 bad guys. It looked like everything was fine until the US Princeton asked Fravor and his crew to do something real. After changing directions, Fravor and the other pilots soon saw something strange. What looked like a submerged plane or submarine moving in a strange way right under the water. Fravor said, "It's white. It doesn't have wings or rotors." And I'm like, holy crap, what is that? It is said that infrared monitors did not pick up any engine fumes because the UFO did not have any windows. He says it wasn't long before his interest got the best of him, and he chose to look more closely. As Fravor started to fall toward the water, the craft came to the surface, quickly rose, and started to fly the same way as Fravor. Then, in an instant, it flew right by Fravor's jet and was nowhere to be seen. After their time on the US Nimitz, Fravor and the other pilots told the rest of the team about what they had seen and done. Not long after that, another pilot took off to find the UFO, and he did. The pilot was able to latch onto the tic-tac, which is what you can see in this video. The Navy has finally made the video public after it was shared, but they say no one should have seen it in the first place. The World War II food fighters were suspicious. A few members of the United States Air Force who saw the aircraft in November 1944 came up with the term food fighters. The namesake originates from the comic strip known as Smokey Stover. The food fighters were a peculiar form of aircraft that flashed red lights, could fly extremely swiftly, and could spin very quickly. People spoke about them as if they were bizarre. Lieutenant Fred Ringwald, who was a passenger on a night fighter that was flying above the Rhine Valley, claims to have been the first person to observe the lights. Individuals who were in the air reported seeing anything from 8 to 10 of the aircraft arranged in a row. Due to the fact that the group believed the aircraft to be hostile, they confirmed their suspicions with the ground radar crew. The radar crew has not observed a single unusual activity. When one of the pilots turned his jet around, he saw that the lights had disappeared just as quickly as they had appeared. This occurred immediately before a battle broke out. On the other hand, it was not the conclusion of the reports. In the middle of December 1944, another pilot saw what was said to be a display of flashing red and green lights that formed a T-shape and then disappeared as fast as they appeared. After then, there were other reports, and despite the fact that other individuals attempted to explain them by saying things like the pilots were just combat fatigued, the lights were produced by some strange weather, or they were from some brand new cutting-edge technology developed by the Nazis, they continue to be a mystery. Humanure, alien craft or asteroid. Avi Loeb, a physicist with a lot of impressive credentials who taught at Harvard and directed the astronomy department at the university, has proposed an intriguing notion that is probably not true about the asteroid Oumuamua. According to Loeb, the asteroid is likely space trash for an extraterrestrial construction or a wrecked alien spacecraft. It's possible that this might seem insane if it came from someone else. And Loeb, on the other hand, is quite knowledgeable about the functioning of space. However, Loeb's colleagues are very disturbed and dissatisfied with him since he has presented what they consider to be an insult to honest scientific inquiry. The Uruamio hypothesis is gaining popularity among others, but they are not. According to the findings of research that was conducted in March 2021 by a group of astronomers from Arizona State University, the object in question seems to be a nitrogen iceberg that detached from a planet similar to Pluto in a distant star system. To some extent, it might be helpful in explaining how reflective the object is. In response, Loeb said that the piece could not have originated from a planet that had an unreasonably high density. There is still a great deal that we do not know about this peculiar bit of space trash. Next up, we have the plethora of exoplanets. According to a NASA statement from March 21, 2022, there are more than 5,000 extrasolar planets. As we discover more effective methods to investigate the most remote regions of space, it is quite probable that this number will continue to rise. This indicates that there are thousands of planets that are already known to exist, but have not yet been thoroughly investigated. And there are many more planets that are still waiting to be discovered and may contain circumstances that are suitable for the existence of life. What is meant to indicate that intelligent extraterrestrial beings are not currently residing on one or more extrasolar planets. Navy declassifies UFO videos, but don't believe the hype. There are a great number of individuals on our planet who do not care about the hazy evidence that proves that there are extraterrestrial beings in the universe. They point to reports of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and encounters with aliens, which have more often than not been shown to be untrue. They think that technological creatures have visited Earth on several occasions. The United States Navy released a video in April that showed strange, wingless aircraft that appeared to be a lot like strange extraterrestrial machines and were moving at hypersonic speeds. By doing so, real followers received a boost. In spite of the fact that these films are available, independent author Sarah Scoles noted in her book, "They are already here. UFO culture and why we see saucers, that people should still exercise caution." When Scoles made the decision to examine the Navy evidence, he was unable to determine whether or not it indeed depicted extraterrestrial aircraft. On the other hand, she discovered a tale that was far more relatable when she discussed the importance of believing in something greater than ourselves with influential figures in the current UFO culture. Lastly, we will talk about SDTI Institute. Carl Sagan and Jill Tarter started the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI, Institute, because they think there is life on other planets the same as ours. SETI's job is to explore, understand, and explain the origin and nature of life in the universe and the evolution of intelligence. As a study contractor, the Institute works with NASA and the National Science Foundation to share resources and look into the idea of intelligent life in other worlds. SETI looks for signs of alien technology using a laser sensing system along with light and radio waves. Yes, there is a whole science community out there that wants to find other intelligent life in the world. If you are currently as astounded as I am, please click the like and subscribe buttons to receive timely updates on all matters extraterrestrial. But before you go, let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. Are you a skeptic turned believer, or have you had your own close encounter? Share your thoughts, theories, and experiences.